Good gravy.
Good gravy.
So let me fucking tell you about Rick and Morty.
Tell me about Rick and Morty.
I watched the last 2 episodes
of season 2
in Ireland.
Yeah.
Spoilers. I went to Ireland.
You went to Ireland.
I haven't even mentioned that yet.
What are you doing?
I'm fuck, man. It got dark.
Oh, Rick and Morty, yeah.
Yeah.
It got a little serious.
Fucking
spoilers.
Rick's in fucking prison. He's in galactic prison.
Oh, season 2 spoilers.
Yeah, but everybody who watches Rick and Morty has seen it.
Yeah, and is waiting eagerly for 3.
Yeah.
Which is going to be this year and maybe pretty soon, actually.
Like, I like how they pulled it back a little bit after the credits and they give you Mr. Poopy Butthole and he's just like, Hooooowee, boys, like, how do you think old Rick's gonna get out of this one? Is the family gonna come and save him? Hooooowee!
What's going on?
You texted me when you reached the Poopy Butthole episode, too.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
She fucking shot him.
She shot him. It was so good because, like, I was on board the whole time. I was like, fucking kill him. Fucking Jesus Christ, I can't handle this. Will you just kill that fucking thing?
Oh, and like you thought that he was...
Yeah, he was the fucking fake memory thing.
But he wasn't.
He was not. And then...
It's Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah. And then also, it's like, I kind of want to watch the episode again and see if there's another fake thing that just isn't making itself front and center the whole time.
I don't think so. I think he's the only one, if I remember right.
I mean, he's definitely the only one front and center. He's
Yeah.
the only one that keeps, like, talking to them and everything.
You hear me? We'll come back.
Other than, like, the normal guys who are just, like, making memories to make more show up.
Sure came
Yeah. I forgot that they noticed when I chopped the guy down, so
Yeah.
I did, and they slowly panned their guns up on me. And it's just this moment of Batman being like, oh shit!
Yeah.
That might have been a mistake.
Yeah.
Look at Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah.
He still has to walk with a cane.
He does.
Fucking prison. Rick's in fucking prison.
How's he gonna get out?
Bird Person's dead?
Bird Person is dead.
Fucking, I'm pretty sure that, snort, what's the, Squanch. I'm pretty sure Squanchy is might be dead too, but
Maybe.
he went super Squanch.
He did. So do you remember in that wedding, there's the guy walking around saying, like,
The camera guy?
yeah, the eyes, do you know who that is?
Uh-uh.
That's Ego Raptor.
No.
Because the Game Grumps know, like, the guy who made the show and do the voices personally. And so, yeah. I didn't notice when I was watching, but I think they referenced it once, or someone mentioned that his name was in the credits, and you could really tell when you go back and listen.
How come we don't know anybody cool like that so we can get an awesome show?
Well, we don't live in LA, is the big thing. So LA is where all the famous people are. That's how you meet people.
Not all of them.
Most of them.
What about New York?
Who lives in fucking New York?
You got an upgrade.
Seinfeld is over, alright? Seinfeld has been over for like 10 years.
Seinfeld's not over. They rerun it all the time.
I don't want that. I might just take health. And then here's a bunch of battering shit I don't give a fuck about.
I keep telling you, you might need that remote control one eventually.
Yeah, I might just get that right now if I don't see anything. I feel like I was already...
That might be good, to not have to be right next to the...
Easier is no waste of a point, but...
I don't know. It's up to you.
Let's just get the remote control, because you keep thinking that it's going to do something.
I'm pretty sure there's somewhere where it's really helpful.
Once thrown... Oh, I think I have to select it specifically.
Yeah.
Then it's aim, throw. So let's just test that out. Let's just find it. And use to hit multiple enemies. Let me throw it.
There you go. Then you can just control it.
Okay, you know, here's the thing. This is alright.
Yeah? You okay? Oh, you're going to hit that door.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you, door.
Yeah, you told that door who's boss.
Oh, look, they put things on my map.
Mm-hmm. I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
Look at me!
That's the name of my warrior on Nostarius. It's just Meeseeks.
Yeah.
And I'm still not high enough level where I can whisper or talk in chat. But I was just running through Duratar getting minerals.
Mm-hmm.
And
You need to stop
A random guy just ran past me and just said, "Look at me,"
But everyone's
and I liked it.
See what I do next.
I was even thinking like, yeah, whenever you're in like a group for a fucking dungeon or whatever, just immediately be like, "Hey, I'm Mr. Metanks, look at me!"
Yeah. Ooh-wee, you gotta square your hips, Jerry. Keep your eye on the ball, Jerry.
If there's a fucking wipe and you need to tell me what to do. Ooh-wee! When you get aggro, run to the tank!
Look at me, I'm Mr. Meesby.
I need to shut down power to this room.
Okay, fine.
And I will be the tank too, so
Yeah.
that's the whole point of making warriors in vanilla.
Yep. From what I understand, like, no one will support you being a damage roll until you have, like, raid gear. When you have raid gear, you're allowed to be Fury. But until then, it's tanks or nothing.
Yeah. It makes sense, too, like...
So, okay, here's another thing that I have heard, but I haven't seen a lot of. I have heard that before you get to the end game, when you're just doing dungeons, that, like, druid tanks are completely fine, and paladin tanks are not super desirable, but for dungeons they're fine. Have you seen a lot of that?
It's hard to remember because a lot of things get mixed up in my head. Like,
Yeah,
you still have them wrong.
I do.
I seem to remember, maybe it was Burning Crusade, where paladin tanks all of a sudden were fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, Burning Crusade was when Retribution wasn't a joke anymore also, because my second character on Vanilla was a Retribution Paladin, and the only reason I got to do any dungeons was because Mikhail was playing a rogue. And we would always start the group. And
You
so
were
no
a
one
package deal.
Yeah, no one could say anything, because we were the ones, putting it all together.
You know, it's too bad these aren't live, because we could advertise that we're going to do Wailing Caverns probably tonight.
Yeah.
And we could be like,
with some
hey,
viewers.
DPS wants to get in on this shit.
Yeah.
Fucking get in on
we're
it.
tank and healer right
That's
here.
right. Fucking warrior and priest. Holy disc. You got fucking...
Yeah, but I wanted the stun baton guy dead.
Yeah, but he's gone. You got him dead. You can do a finisher on the knife guy. You have to stun him.
Oh.
The knife guy you actually have to do the cape thing. That I know.
Or throw someone at him, but
Yeah, or that.
But yeah, now it's not. I know.
There.
Shit. Fuck
There you go.
off.
You did it.
Fuck off.
But yeah, I felt bad for Rick at the end of that whole thing. Like,
And they never quite make it clear what he did, right?
everything. He said it.
Oh,
The guy asked, "What are you in for?" And he said, "Everything."
Yeah.
You gonna cut me free anytime soon?
What didn't he do?
Yeah. Well, there was, because if you'll recall,
Bottom right.
in season 1, there's that whole thing where they go into another dimension and kill the Rick and Morty in this dimension had just died because they completely fucked up their home dimension. And like some people were talking about, like, well, maybe that's like the big one, because after that episode is when a lot of the Council of Rick stuff started happening.
I do like the Council of Ricks.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be able to figure that one out? He looked at me right when I said it. He's like, "Just fucking leave me alone." I got it. I really like the fucking retarded Rick too. The one that becomes like best
Jerry's
friends with
friend.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Because she's fucking dumb as hell. Oh man, did you see that hot ass Poison Ivy?
I did. You know, she and Harley are lesbians in the comics.
Yeah, I might have heard you say that a
Yeah,
couple times.
yeah.
Maybe you've jerked to it a few times. I'm starting to think.
No, I don't. I don't read the comics, so I don't know. I want to open
He'll
the door.
Press A.
Oh, there's a guy in here who I can't leave to die.
Well, you already defused the bomb. I think he's probably safer if you just leave him chained up.
Yeah, if they come through, they'll be like, "Oh, we already got him."
Yeah.
It's the janitor.
Oh, nobody ever suspects the
Batman
janitor.
eats punks like these for
What are you doing
breakfast.
in here?
Oh boy, I watched because
Because
I thought it would just be a good gag.
Mhm.
They had Happy Gilmore on the plane coming back from Ireland,
Oiling.
and I had to watch it.
Yeah.
And it was, of course, the edited version, and I
Oh,
almost
shit.
tapped out as soon as it was edited, and I'm like, no, this makes it even better.
Well, aren't you the
Because when I was flying back from South Dakota, because there's a machine in South Dakota I had to look at, I watched The Wedding Singer.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah,
I watched Sausage Party on the way there. See, my family's fucking not rich at all, but we fly business class.
So like first class?
Basically, because on a lot of those flights they don't have a first class if it's not a big enough plane.
Yeah.
We were on a 777, so they don't have the upstairs, and usually the upstairs is the first class.
So like normal, just 747 people going about their day as first class as people have probably seen before.
Yeah.
Just like two seats next to each other, they're bigger kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I've never flown that.
They lay completely flat. You can get they're a bed, and it's so fucking great when you're on like a 7-hour flight. My mom works for the airlines, that's why we can get it. We fly standby. Usually it's just a fucking nightmare to fly. Like when we flew into Newark on the way back, and it was so... They had a fucking storm like they always do on the East Coast. Canceled flights, so everything was overbooked. I got like the last seat on the plane. So I'm like in there sardined in between two other guys.
Yep.
For 6.5 hours from Newark to San Francisco. But I'm not complaining because I got home.
Sure.
Oh, gotta get that Riddler trophy. That's free experiences.
Gotta press a button to pick it up.
Yeah. Now, this isn't fucking Diablo. You don't just walk over the Riddler trophies.
I was running out of time.
I also don't have to hold Alt to see where they are.
Well, you don't have it set so that they're always just on the ground? Can't you just
in
always
Diablo
see
3, I don't know what the setting
Diablo
is.
1 was you had to hold it down.
In Diablo 2 also.
Diablo 3 is just a toggle.
So, what happens on mine, let me try to figure this out for a second. Where the fuck am I going?
I don't fucking know. I'm talking. I'm over here being the...
So, what happens on my Diablo 3, and I don't know if I ever changed it or whatever, is they are just there when they first fall down, but after like 10 or 20 seconds, they'll go away. So if I had to kill like an elite and shit got hairy and I have to come back to it, I have to remember that there's stuff on the ground and then I have to hold Alt.
There's a option.
I'm neutral on it. I kind of would rather hold Alt.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm a nostalgia fag.
You're dumb.
Because like
you're just a fag.
There's two phases. There's I'm killing people and I'm picking stuff up. And when I'm killing people, I don't want to see any shit on the ground because it's not time for shit on the ground yet. It's time to kill people. When it's time to kill people, I'll let them know. Oh my fucking god!
Can't figure out that ductwork?
I went backwards. There were two ducks and I picked the wrong one.
Oh, duck, duck, goose.
Yeah, duck, duck, gray duck.
Grey Goose is a vodka.
I could have sworn there was a second one. No, that was the cover to the first one.
Are you alright?
So what I'm going to do is do this, and blow up on the wall.
That looked like a suspicious wall. There you go. Make a little bat symbol, because you can't just make a fucking blob. You gotta be fancy about it. Even though you're the only one who's going to see that.
He knows.
Fucking OCD son of a bitch.
Look, that's how he takes the edge off. He's got this whole thing.
He doesn't even kill anyone. There's no edge to take off.
He's got to save the fucking world from Joker turning fucking everyone into giant Bane monsters. He just wants to take a moment to himself to draw a cute little bat on the thing that he's going to blow up.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
What?
That noise.
Oh, I can't hear it over here.
I think it's supposed to be a croc or something, but there's someone going...
It could be. I think you're getting close to croc. I mean, you are getting into sewers and...
Can I make this jump?
Just run. Just go for it. Yes.
Okay. Maybe it's not croc. It's someone's doing some alchemy.
What's on that wall down there? Is that something you can like do something with?
This?
No, just all that stuff. It just looks weird. It's just a generator, like a little. All right, sorry.
False alarm.
You see something weird, you gotta look at it.
Yeah, if you see something, say something.
Yeah, no, that's. You're just triggering all kinds of stuff now, but I don't think I have time to go into that right now either.
Yeah.
That'll have to be next time. Just say it again. Maybe it'll trigger it again, because I'll probably forget.
What did I say?
See something, say something.
Oh, see something, say something. Sure, I remember saying that.
Who are you?
Corey.
You really want that Riddler trope?
I wanted a little
See
bit.
it,
I wanted a little bit. I'm looking. I'm just gonna walk around. I'm gonna walk around like this.
All right, just like a gangster.
Yeah, damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
I watched South Park the other day, and they made fun of gangsters.
Oh, well, there you go. I'm giving up on the Riddler trope.
Okay.
I'm giving up on it.
It was the one with the Crips and the Bloods, and they were Jimmy and Timmy joined the Crips because they wanted to join a club of all crippled people, and they joined the Denver chapter. And is that how you got the
Yeah,
Crips?
it
You
is.
didn't give up on it. You
I got it.
You're
after
trying
I
to
gave up
psych
on
people
it.
out.
Oh yeah, I want to lower expectations.
Yeah. And then they had like one guy do a gangster walk away, and Jimmy was like,
Oh.
"These guys really are crippled."
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. So are we next time, or what's happening?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, well, because there's just like I think there's this thing.
Is that what? Can you
no,
go
that's
down?
just a
No,
different
that's a Riddler trope.
I came in. I need to go this way in some way.
Maybe you
No,
should
I
find
need to
that
go
door.
this
We have
way.
time for you to find that
Okay,
door.
well, you know what? There's an upstairs that I could have gone that I didn't. So it's probably up over here.
I thought that's where you jumped across, and then you walk right down there.
No, I jumped across with the wall in my left hand.
Okay,
See?
I don't know.
See, because here's a door right here.
And there's like a little beam of light.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just a fucking light. Okay, next time.